Good evening and thanks for joining us. The Vigo County School Corporation continues to work around an inconvenient situation at Sarah Scott Middle School.
That's where leaders are dealing with a bat issue inside the school. While the problem is being fixed, students are being relocated to Riley Elementary School.
Today was the first day for that transition. News 10's Lacey Clifton gives you a look at how it all went down.
The Vigo County School Corporation is coming together to make the best out of a bad situation.
The Riley staff was really welcoming when I came and talked to them yesterday. They never flinched. They just said, you know, what can we do to help? And this morning they were here, you know, trying to help move tables and, you know, supply materials for people, anything that they could do to help.
Dr. Christy Fenton is the Vigo County Director of Elementary Education. She says today's transition went so well, faculty members were saying it was almost like the roughly 400 Sarah Scott kids weren't in the building.
Each of the middle school classes were in classrooms, and so they were in a separate room. We designated different restrooms for the older kids versus the younger kids so that they weren't in the same areas at the same time. The lunch periods were different. Really, Riley's schedule was really uninterrupted. They went along their day like they normally would have done.
Jessica Witkenack is an instructional coach at Sarah Scott, and she helped coordinate how the Sarah Scott schedule would play out. She says everyone is adjusting quite well.
Students are adaptable and very resourceful. Our teachers brought in their iPads, we have their interactive notebooks, they brought in their own materials of all kinds, and the students are going for it.
And for those parents worried that there wouldn't be enough space for all the students under one roof.
We had planned for 10 to 12 classrooms as of yesterday. Once we got in the building today, we were able to kind of look at the lay of the land, and we've actually found about 4 more classrooms that we could break down our sizes. So we have classrooms as small as 10 kids in some cases.
It goes to show that even in the darkest of times, a school can come together to support its students. In Terre Haute with photojournalist Marty Ledbetter, Lacey Clifton, News 10.
Sarah Scott students were provided with a sack breakfast and lunch that they ate in their temporary classrooms. This afternoon, the Riley Elementary students were dismissed at their normal time before the Sarah Scott students were released. Students who walked to school were bused home first. Then students who normally ride the bus were taken from Riley.